I want to take this time to address one person and one person only. Kodiak, I saw you come out here on this TV show saying pound for pound, you could take anybody on and beat them 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. Well, I want to issue you a challenge right now. How about going pound for pound with Lonestar, baby? You ain't never been in the ring with nobody like me. I'm the biggest and I'm the baddest. I'm the best money Ronnie Brown ever spent. So tonight, Columbia, Tennessee, we're going to see just how big and bad of a Kodiak you are.
Welcome back to NWA main event. Lee Tidwell and the Crippler Jeff Daniels. The Kodiak Steve Hall taking on LA Player with YT, but I think Kodiak might actually have bigger problems than Fry tonight.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Lonestar said he listened to him on commentary last week saying pound for pound that he could take on anybody in the family and handle up, and I think the big man took that a little personal.
Well, I can't believe that Kodiak doesn't have more sense about his body. He's just coming off a broken leg, and after what Lonestar did to Steve Lane last week here on NWA main event television, how in the world can he get in the ring with him?
Well, I'm going to tell you something about Steve Hall. The Kodiak is a fighter. I've had my battles up and down the road with him, and I'll give credit where it's due. He's a tough guy, and it just goes to show you stepping in here today with LA Player, who's about 395, that Kodiak's he's going to test that ankle to the max right off the bat. He's a competitor, and bottom line is he says he's coming back from an injury, and he's coming back bigger and better than ever. He's bulked up. He's been in the gym, and
you really can't see you can't see any effects of the broken leg. I mean, he's not moving like a guy that just got off a rehab.
Well, I know for a fact that he's got a big brace on that ankle, and he is just released from doctor's care, because I overheard Mike Porter in the office talking about it. But he's still wearing a brace on that thing. But it remains to be seen as the big man Lonestar tonight in Columbia is going to give him his first big test. And I'm going to tell you, LA Player's no pushover. You give him half a chance, him and YT is going to show Kodiak that they want to make a name for themselves here in the NWA.
And with YT out on the outside, you've always got to watch for that briefcase. The Kodiak trying to come out now.
Briefcase, you better watch out for that pimp slap, because when he pulls the powder out, brother, there's only one thing to say. Oh, hell no.
Working the arm is Kodiak, and LA Player grabbing the ropes, breaking the hold. Big night tonight in Columbia, Tennessee. 9 big matches. Like we've just been telling you, Kodiak Steve Hall taking on Lonestar. The return of Smart Bart Sawyer tonight in Columbia.
Smart Bart Sawyer coming back to the NWA. Also, I heard through the rumor mill that John Noble is making his return, and right off the bat has got a match with Mean Mike Woods, and from what I understand, it's a non-title match. But what a feather would be in his cap to get a victory tonight in Columbia.
Well, a non-title match, be it at that, but for the first person he wants to face when he gets here to be the champion, Mean Mike Woods, that shows that he's not here to play around. He's here to make a name for himself and to put some belts around his waist.
Well, make a name for himself, you can say, if you will. John Noble's a former Mid-America Tag Team champion, and if he wouldn't have got injured and been sidelined, had a very good run at that Mid-America belt. Kodiak went for a clothesline. Oh!
Knee to the gut there by LA Player. Just turns Kodiak for a flip. Then that elbow right between the shoulder blades and calling another one. That one right in the back of the head. It's LA Player now taking over on the Kodiak.
Yeah, you see YT on the outside. He's shucking and jiving. He's liking what he sees in there. I tell you, we had a bunch of trouble with lights Tuesday night. And we ended up actually having to put a guy up on the rafters above the ring, hitting a reset button as they had something overloaded on those lights. You'll see them come in and out a time or two. And we want to apologize for, you know, for the lighting situation in the ring. But, you know, the guys at Inferno told us flat out that we wouldn't have this problem anymore. They'd get that taken care of this week.
I'd like to thank Rob and everyone at the Inferno Bar. What a great place for the television taping.
What a great place in general. Have you been out there to that bikini contest, bikini bathing suit bandana contest, Lee?
No, I heard Mo talking about it on the radio, but I haven't been out there.
Holy cow.
Back against the ropes is Kodiak. And now, oh, there it is.
Oh, Papoose to go. There he was right there. He says he's gonna pin him right here. Kodiak don't look too hot on TV right now. There may not be enough of him left for Lonestar.
Here it is, player's ball. Bam! Hitting him with it right there is YT distracting the referee. An LA player on top of the Kodiak Steve Hall here, NWA main event television. He's going to throw him, no, not going to throw him outside. He's going to drape him over the ropes. He's going to put all 400 pounds of him just right on the back of the neck of the Kodiak. All right, here it comes.
Now YT. Oh, that was the pimp slap right there. I know exactly what he said. We just can't say it on TV, Lee.
Now taking Kodiak and backing him in. Kick to the gut there by LA player. Player and YT pretty much all over Kodiak here. Whips him hard into the corner. And he comes forward to Steve out those clotheslines player. As Kodiak got whipped into the corner, he used the momentum of bouncing out and caught him. Now he picks him up and a Samoa drop of his own. He got the 400-pounder up on his shoulders and Samoa dropped him over on the corner of the ring.
That ankle don't look like it's giving him too much trouble right now, Lee. Kodiak's on fire. He's getting his second wind. He's got him up.
What's he going to do here is he picks him up and drops him down. Center of the ring, the Kodiak Steve Hall now over for the cover. Hooks to leg. 1, 2, and
Three.
YT
There's
comes in. There's the briefcase.
YT's in with a briefcase. That's Steve Hall's new finisher. He calls that, I think, the bear trap. Oh, I think YT's bit off more than he can chew now.
YT in the corner. He's bragging for his life here. Kick to the gut there by Kodiak, and he's going to take advantage of YT. YT's ain't got much hair left. Setting him up. Kodiak saying, here we go. Steve Hall picks him up, and what a powerbomb on YT. About broke his back in half. Is the Kodiak Steve Hall picking up the disqualification win here on NWA Main Event Television. Let's hear some words from Steve Hall now.
B.A. Brown, you talk about Lonestar being the best money can buy? You're right. I have never been in the ring with somebody like Lonestar. Most of the people I wrestle and work in the ring, they've had some gym time. That fat ass don't want nothing to do with me in the ring. And B.A. Brown, I can tell you're spending a lot of money by the way you're dressed. You're definitely strapped for cash.